Hello and welcome to Zach103 TV, and today we are racing the Carsland Cup Series here at Talladega Road Course, race 19. And this race was not scheduled to be a Nations race, but last race was, and I forgot to change the roster. This week I remembered to do that, so we do have the patriotic cars for this race instead, and for commemorate Memorial Day, but I forgot to do that last week. And yeah, we didn't do that last week. And teammate, the winner of the past 2 weeks, Kazo, a team owner even, Gar Salamander starting on pole here at Talladega Road Course. And his first pole in a minute. He has 2 wins, both coming at the same track, Las Vegas. He won both Las Vegas races last season in the CCS. And CCS has not went to Las Vegas yet this season. And we'll see if that consistency carries through. I think we do go there in the playoffs, so that could be critical if he is in the playoffs when we get to that race, which he could be. After this race, it'd be a decent gain. He's not too far back in points, so he could probably bump himself maybe back into the playoffs. I can't say for sure, but it's a very short race, only 5 laps. If you lead every lap, it's only 25 points added to what you already have. So yeah, and that's if you lead every lap. There's no guarantee of that, but I did test, and that's kind of likely. And I don't know if it's going to be him either, because yeah. Also have cautions turned off because it's a road course, and usually when there's wrecks there isn't cautions unless they're like really bad, but I'm kind of lazy, so you don't want to have a big old wreck and cause a caution on a road course. It's just not fun. Also, I chose this view from pace car because it started off because TV1 and TV2 are kind of weird, so yeah, that's why we're doing that. A few seconds till the start of the engines. The winner of the past 2 races, which I haven't had to do that yet, but this will be the first time we've done this. Kaza will be starting on pole, and he is running his India car, I believe. Yeah. And he did very well at this with Daytona. Not getting a real great start today. Well, I guess he's starting okay. We don't really know for sure.
Drivers, start your engines!
Found TV2 to be the preferable camera if you want a good view. As you can see, the rest of our top 10 and such. Again, patriotic cars and whatnot, Nations races. Crux Wireless is number 3. Austin John's out with COVID. He might return next week at, dang, I forgot what it was. Anyways, we're about to go green. And Gar Salamander leads them to the green here at Talladega Road Course. Going into the infield part of this configuration. And Austin Johns versus Iron Crusader right now in the 1. Now, when I was doing some tests, we did have some wrecks back here, so we could see some DNFs before this race is all said and done. Iron Crusader. Oh, man, that's almost... Oh, Iron Crusader is going to go to the lead. Gar Salamander into the wall. Iron Crusader is going to take the lead as Gar Salamander is in the wall and out of contention. Gar Salamander has fallen outside of that top run. We see Nottaweep there. I haven't seen many wrecks yet. I don't know if there is yet. I'm going to go ahead and turn on standings. We won't see an update on that for a minute. But Gar Salamander missed up out of the lead. That's actually, I'm going to screenshot that. That was actually screenshot worthy. Back to the lead. I think Iron Crusader is still leading. Yeah, he's still leading. I did not expect a lead change at all. We actually had 4 wide with Reggie Fogelman, Crux Wireless, and Abigail Lane there for a little bit in the S's, or I guess it's called the S's. And here we go through the bus stop. Hopefully they make it okay through there. I don't know if there was any wrecks or anything. But again, Gar Salamander starting on pole. Was hopeful to win the race. Oh, we got a wreck. John McCagnon and Gar Salamander involved. Heavy damage. John McFadden. I think Exo, Sabretooth, Bird, Third and Alexa Gaming, Joy Paints, all heavy damage. I think, man, Gar Salamander's days went from good to bad to ugly. Man. He was looking so good there, and now he's not. And now Iron Crusader led some laps at Richmond. Finished second last race. He's got 2 second place finishes. Still looking for his first Carsland Cup Series win. Now, surprisingly, I think Reggie Fogelman might actually have something for him. Here is the last person across the finish line that lap, I believe, is going to be Car Salamander. Anyway, number 1 Iron Crusader still leading. Stanley's Memorial yet to win in this series. No surprise, it's our first series running. We only got 2 cars in field, Iron Crusader and team owner / teammate Brennan Nelson, who did not have a good week last week. He's in pit road along with Jonah Burge and Bird. Not a great day for any of those guys. Man, just rough. Just rough. And Garcelmeter pole sitter out of the race. Man, he was looking so good on the pole. Then had a missed turn and got sent into the wall. That was it for him. Dissect in the 7 has been coming up here all by himself in that 7 car. If he's able to keep up with this, he's going to be, I don't know if he's going to be up to the, clearly he's able to pass the 4 car Reggie Fogelman, but I don't know, he might have a shot at Iron Crusader before it's said and done. I'm not saying for sure, but when I did the test here, we didn't have any passes for the lead whatsoever. Jonah Bird still running, the last car running actually, heavy damage to that car. I don't know if I doubt he's going to go a lap down though. It's not something I can count out though. So let's stop focusing on the guys doing terrible. Let's focus on the guys doing good. So Bird, who was inside the standings pretty well, got out in that wreck. Well, he didn't get out, but he's not going to be competitive towards anything in this race. Only guy in the top 10 that's competing for standings right now, and like the top 3 is like John McFadden Racing's Neil Paulus Jr. is 21, and Birch Crown Jr. is not doing great in standings. This race has had a lot of twists. It's very short and all that good stuff. But yeah, Neil Paulus Jr. running 6th, and 23 is Seaman Box for an O, and Jordan Lex Gaming, Cody Forge, and Yoiko got a bad corner there. Seeing cars back there not having really great corners, and he's battling with Martin Thurster, who just got off the racetrack for 24th, so I think he won that battle. Not doing past 2 races. He hasn't been as excellent. Other than that, he's been top 10 all season. His only past 2 races just been a slump, if you would, and people are trying to catch him in the standings to point out. Oh, and Iron Crusader missed the corner. Dissect is going to take the lead, even though Iron Crusader led some laps there. Man, big implications. He's going to lose 2nd even. I think he even lost 3rd. Dang. Yeah, no, he didn't lose 3rd, but he might be about to. What an interesting turn of events. Reggie Fogelman going to go underneath the 1 car here and to the first hard turn. Man, both our leaders not have a good run there. We're coming to, what is it, 2 to go here this time by. Anyway, Reggie Fogelman versus Iron Crusader. Iron Crusader still has a fast car. And I think he probably could have got by Garcelmeter by himself, but unfortunately, Garcelmeter got a little too wide and made it look easy. These 2 battling for 3rd. Crocs Wireless is his career best run in the Carsland Cup Series. Did not run well last week. Oh, and Iron Crusader into the 3. They both crack. Oh, they're flipping. Oh, Crocs Wireless having a great run gets destroyed. Well, that sucks. No cautions in this race, so it's just Abigail Lane and Dissect up here, pardon for the cough. And Reggie Fogelman in 3rd. And this really, yeah, that was interesting. I was not expecting that. Reggie Fogelman just kind of caught up in the moment there and didn't really have much else to do. But unfortunately, Iron Crusader, despite leading a few laps, will not finish this race. And neither will Fox Wireless, who's on a career run here, will not finish either. And he was actually on the cut line with Austin Johns, and that'll put that much further back, unfortunately. So Dissect has to be perfect through here the next 2 times around. Perfect those 2 times. Neil Paulus Jr. is now in 4th after being 6th. 18 coming to the last lap, by the way. Bird still in the race and near last place, to be frankly honest. Then Jonah Burge, heavy damage. I'm almost sure that both Iron Crusader and Sharks Wireless out of the race. Coming to the white flag, Dissect has not won a race since North Wilkesboro of last year. Abigail Lane catching up. You know, I'm going to be honest, I did not expect competition to be a thing, but Abigail Lane just ran her fastest lap of the race. It is about a second quicker than Dissect. Can she pressure Dissect into a mistake and get her first win of the season? Or is it going to be Dissect? Oh, Abigail runs it wide. It's going to slow her down, I think. Dissect's perfect through the infield so far, or with little flaw. One place I got to be concerned about, though, is that bus stop in the backstretch. And you got Reggie Fogelman. He's not out of this either. But Dissect with quite a lead now with Abigail Lane's mistake on one of those corners going a little wide. Oh, and Dissect winning this one. Oh, wait, no, that was a confusing perspective. But yeah, I think Abigail Lane gained just a tad on him there. But it's going to come down to these this bus stop right here. And who can get the run off of it if they can get a run off of it. Abby doesn't have much of a run. If Dissect mistakes here, he's not going to win this race. He's going to be coming down to this corner right here. This race has been a lot more exciting than I was expecting. Here he goes in the corner. I think he's going to make it. Yes, he does. Abby does as well. And it looks like he is going to lead off the corner. Dissect and run good in standings is probably going to be a great finish for him. In standings, Drumchick 81, Kazo, and Roach have peaked into the top 10. Roach really needs a top 10, and Kazo not really the last two wins, and so does Dripsy Shide and Roberto Crown Jr. Coming down the line, Dissect, the number 7 for Dodge Team Incorporated, will win here at Talladega Road Course. And Abigail Lane 6th, 3rd Reggie Fogelman, 4th Dana Paulus Jr., 5th Roberto Crown Jr., 6th, 5th for Dripsy Shibe, number 7th is Dark X Rain, who's probably going to be inside the playoff, or he's already inside the playoff picture. Probably going to put himself a barrier with that finish. And Kazo 8th, going to try to catch up to the points leader. Roach 9th, going to try to get back to the standings, and Drumchick 81 probably going to get inside the top 10 of the standings with that. And unfortunate for Gar Salamander, not going to finish well. He actually didn't finish. My bad. Then Jonah Bird's going to be the last car to cross that finish line. Yeah, is the one car still in this race? No, they're I don't know, they might score finishing positions, but I doubt it. I don't know, they might. We're going to watch Jonah Bird just cross this finish line. His car is destroyed. Yeah, disappointing run though. Had a great car. Has not had a great season. Is going to finish it off here in 43rd. And yeah, it's disappointing for Deegan Racing. I don't even know where the 99 finished, but yeah. Well, we'll see next week at whatever track is next week. I can't remember. I think it's the race 20 for sure. I know that. I don't know what race it is, and even though it was Nason's race, it was actually Paulus Jr. was scheduled to run his Pox Lugnuts Menards car. He'll be running that next week instead. Might do next 2 weeks to make up for not doing it this week. So yeah. But yeah, we'll see you next week, whatever track we're doing, and thanks for watching.